Now, Africa heads of national drug law enforcement agencies are meeting in Abuja to find ways of mitigating drug trafficking and abuse across the continent by exploring opportunities for synergy and cooperation. Noel Samson has more on the story.
Globally, over 296 million people used drugs in 2021, an increase of 23% over the previous decade. The number of people who suffer from drug use disorders has skyrocketed to 39.5 million, a 45% increase over 10 years. These, among others, are the reasons for the 31st meeting of the heads of national drug law enforcement agencies in Africa being hosted by Nigeria in order to contribute their quota in the fight against illicit drug trade. Vice President of Nigeria, Kashim Shettima, who represented the President, Bola Tinubu, charges head of drugs agencies to chart a new course that will deal with this transborder crime, which is a global problem.
This trade will have left cities, countries, and even civilizations erased. So I must commend you for your sacrifices in the bid to keep our world drug-free, sane, and safe. This conference emphasizes your investment across borders to protect us from the devastation of drugs, a threat that only submits to the enforcement of the law.
Honlia's commendable efforts in fostering regional collaboration, capacity building, and international partnerships have significantly contributed to the fight against drug trafficking in Africa, making the continent more resilient in combating this global challenge.
Chairman of National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency restates commitment of the NDLA to the fight against illicit drug in the country.
Nigeria will provide a platform for experts from all over the continent to address the world drug problem. I hope we will take advantage of the opportunities to forge new alliances that will be effective on the field and help tilt the balance in favor of our respective organizations.
It is now up to you as heads of national drug law enforcement agencies to accelerate efforts individually and collectively to fight the illicit drug trade, which remains one of the principal sources of income of transnational organized crime.
A report by United Nations Office on Drug and Crime in Nigeria indicates that 14.4%, that is 14.3 million of people aged between 15 and 64 years, abuse drugs, hence the need to address the situation. Noel Samson, Trust TV News, Abuja.